Hey everyone, how's it going? Azrin here, owner of the Calgary Language Nerds, and welcome to today's Learn Gujarati with Me podcast episode and YouTube video. I have some private students who want to practice making sentences. More specifically, they feel they have a lot of grammar knowledge, but they struggle to find a way to practice that grammar by making practice sentences because they lack vocabulary. Now, in order to really learn vocabulary and actually memorize vocabulary, the most important thing to do is plenty of listening and reading practice. That's actually the answer. If you want to genuinely increase your vocabulary, it's about lots of listening, lots of reading. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. However, as an initial shortcut, just to give you some words to practice your different grammar conjugations, practice making different sentences, just to help you with that front, I've made you three different flashcard decks, one with common adjectives, one with common nouns, oops, and another one with common verbs. Okay, so three different flashcard decks. You're welcome to work through these. You're welcome to use these to just give you an initial vocabulary set, I guess. And then you can practice writing sentences using different tenses. We've covered a lot of different tenses, a lot of different grammar points on this channel. And so, yeah, that's that. So the links to these flashcard sets are in the episode description box. What we're going to do today is just go through them all. I'm going to pronounce them for you just so that you can hear everything. Okay. The verb one I already did, so we're not going to go through this one. I have a separate video on that. It's about 3 episodes ago, I think. So let's begin with the nouns. I think we have 50 or 60 of them. Here we go. 63, it looks like. All right. Friend, mitra. Family, parivar. Oh, by the way, on the flashcards, you'll see there's like a little M or an F or an N beside each noun. That indicates if it's feminine, masculine, or neutral. Next, man, purush. Woman, stri. Child, barak. House, ghar. Door, darwajo. Table, table. Easy one. Chair, kurshi or kursi. Depends on the person. Some people say kurshi, some people say kursi with an S sound. Window, bari. Kitchen, rasoru. Dog, kutro. Cat, bilari. Water, pani. Milk, दूध, rice, bhat, river, nadi. As you can see, just a random selection. It's just a random selection of high frequency words, really. It's all it is. Lake, tarao, tree, jhad, rain, varsad, sun, surya, cloud, vadar, day, divas, night, rat, work, kam, school, shara, teacher, shikshak, student, vidyarthi, boy, chokro, girl, chokri, city, sher. It is spelled shaher, but usually pronounced sher. Village, gam. Store, dukan. Cow, gai. Bird, pakshi. Fish, machli. Car, gadi. Hand, hat. Head, mathu. Hair, var. Phone, phone, easy one. Eye, ank. Okay, now we have some different foods that are here, some Gujarati foods. You're welcome to Google these to see what they look like in case you don't know what they are. Dal, rotli, shak, kadhi, khichdi, thepla. If it's one thepla, then it's one teplu, just so you know. You very rarely hear teplu, but in case you ever wanted to talk about one. Gatia or gantia, depends on the person. If it was one, I don't even know. Ek gantu, I guess. I'm not sure actually. Kachori, kamar, jalebi, everyone's favorite. Jambu, also everyone's favorite. Okay, tea, cha, coffee, coffee. This one here, if you don't know what it is, you can Google it. Chash, often pronounced chas. It depends on the person. Thing, just any thing. Vastu. Place, jagya. Language, bhasha. Story, varta. Country, desh. Music, sangeet. Song, geet. So there's 63 nouns, just as a bit of a starter kit, I suppose. We can look at some adjectives. I think there's 30 of them. Nope, more than that. 45. Great. 45 adjectives. Here we go. Oh, by the way, for the adjectives, many of them end in u. Motu, for example, for big. If it ends in u, very important. There's more than one variant of that adjective. I have a lesson on adjectives where I talk about this in more detail. But very briefly, just so you know, for all adjectives that end in u, the gender of the noun in the sentence changes the spelling and pronunciation of the adjective. So I'll give one example right now. So motu table, because table is neutral is neutral. Moto phone, because phone is masculine. Moti ben, big sister, because ben is feminine. Mota darwaja, because darwaja is plural. Okay, so we have u for neutral, o for masculine, e for feminine, a for plural. And then the plural specifically, so you know, it's for masculine plural and neutral plural. It's not for feminine plural. Feminine plural just stays the same. So ek moti ben, one big sister. Be moti beno, or sorry, be moti ben or be moti beno would be two big sisters. Okay, so for the adjective, it's still moti both ways. Again, I have a whole lesson on this, like 2 or 3 or 4 videos ago, where I go into more detail, but just as a reminder. Okay, so big, motu, small, nanu, long, lambu, short, tuku, good, saru, bad, kharab, new, navu, old, jhunu, easy, sarar, difficult, mushkel. Another word for difficult is I guess it's the same meaning, is agru. Early. Oh, I don't have one here. I'll have to type it in. Early is velu. Velu. I'll type it in, but by the time you watch this, it'll be typed in. Late. Oh no, I've mixed it up. Okay, we'll have to I'll fix those two. Okay, so we have 2 we have to fix. Important. Mahatva Puran. Oh my god, what a long word, right? I'll say it again. Mahatva Puran. Mahatva Puran. Useful. Upyogi. Happy. Kush. Sad. Udas. Angry. Gusse. Sick. Bimar. Smart. Hoshyar. Pretty. Sundar. Strong. Majboot. Healthy. Swast. A lot, ganu. We also have the word bow. Bow could also be a lot. It's not written here, but it could be. Busy, vyast. Red, lal, yellow, piru, green, lilu, blue, vadari. I have a whole video on colors, so we've already covered these, but purple. Oh no, oh my goodness. Thank goodness we're checking this together. Jambly. I don't have the English written down. I will fix these by the time this video is posted. So purple, jambly. Pink, gulabi. Brown, bhuro or kathai. Black, karu. White, safed. Hot, garam. You could also have it's actually we'll keep it simple. Garam. We'll just leave it really simple for today. Garam. Cold, tandu. Sweet, mittu. Sour, katu. Spicy, tikku. Bitter, karvu. Delicious, svadisht. We have some possessive adjectives. Maru for my, your, taru or tamaru. Taru for informal, tamaru for formal. These words we've done a lot before on this YouTube channel, so there shouldn't be anything new there. His or her, enu. Our, amaru for exclusive, apru for inclusive. And again, if you don't know what exclusive, inclusive means, honestly, this is a tangent. This channel is pretty much designed to be followed in order, like lesson, pretty much like if you follow the lessons in order, that's probably the best way to do it, I would think. So if you haven't done that, please do so, and you will understand amaru and apru, what the difference is. There, eloko nu. Eloko nu. All right, I will go fix those right now. Before I post this, I will go fix those couple slides that have mistakes. And again, these flashcards are in the episode description box. So you're welcome to practice to your heart's content. And really the main goal for these is for you to have a base, for real beginners, like low beginners, to have at least some words and some verbs and nouns and so on and so forth to practice putting together into sentences so you can practice doing different conjugations. That's that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you next time. Bye. Outro.